you may want to be in a rural, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Ha, yeah, turn me up, yeah, go.
Hey y'all, so I got tired of the hey guys, cause it just sounds fake. So I'm just gonna talk regular. I have like a camera voice, so somebody pointed it out to me and I was just like, you're right, I don't talk like that. So we're gonna change it up a bit. But I'm a senior in high school right now and I just got done with my college applications. So I got the idea to film a video on everything I wish I would have knew before I started applying, because I feel like I made a lot of this. I feel like I made oh my god. I feel like I made a lot of mistakes while applying when it came to essays, picking the schools, scholarships, starting everything. Like I really just like didn't do everything to the best of my ability. So I was like, I'll make a video so everybody else doesn't have to go through the same. Oh my god, I'm gonna make a video. I am making a video so y'all don't have to do the same mistakes that I did. So with that being said, let me put on my spectacles, you know, getting real studious up in here, okay? All right, these are very much not mine. I definitely found these at a rental car a couple years ago. So if your mom is missing some glasses, I don't know where they're at. Let's go ahead and get started. First things first, start writing your personal essay at the end of your junior year. I started writing my personal essay literally at the beginning of my senior year, and it took me months to write it for some reason. If I would have started at the very end of my junior year, I would have had it done by the end of the summer, honestly. So I would recommend writing it. It's like literally as soon, the last day of your junior year of high school, start writing that essay. Because that's really the hardest part, honestly. To me, writing the essay is really the hardest part. So I would recommend starting your essay right after junior year, so it can be done by the beginning of your senior year. Next, I applied through the Common App. You can apply directly through the school's application website, or you know, whatever application packet gets sent to you. I would recommend doing the Common App because it's just so easy to do it. Like if you have a lot of schools that you want to apply to, it's all right there. Not all the schools in the country take applications through the Common App, but majority of them do. Like most likely all the schools that you're applying to, they're gonna be on the Common App. I'm gonna put a screenshot of how it looks right here because it's just super easy to use. Like I thought I had found something, but apparently everybody was already on it, so I was just like, oh, I guess I'm late. But all your schools are in one place. You can, as soon as you start, when you make an account, it's gonna ask you if you're a first year or a transfer. Whichever applies to you, you choose that, you make an account. When you go in there, it's gonna take you to a search bar where you can type in all the schools that you're planning on applying to. You add them to your dashboard. And right there in your dashboard is all the schools you're applying to. It gives you all the deadlines. It tells you all the requirements for each school, because each school has different requirements. But when it comes to your personal information, like your personal essay, your parents' information, your grades, you can put that all in your profile, and that automatically gets sent in with your application to each school. So you won't have to keep over and over again putting in the same information for all these schools. It's just all in one place and it gets sent to all the schools. So I recommend doing that because it saved me a lot of time, honestly. Third thing, look for scholarships early. I'm gonna say it one more time. Look for scholarships early, okay? Don't be like me and wait till the last minute to look for scholarships. Look for scholarships early, okay? Please don't be like me, because you're gonna be like me and you're gonna be scrambling to find all these scholarships and you're not gonna find any. It's gonna be real hard to find some. So look for them early. They have scholarships for everything. It's really not hard to find them, but what's hard is finding them before the deadlines. Cause it's like as soon as you'll find a scholarship, the deadline will be the next day, which was the case for me. So that's why you need to look for them early. There are scholarships for SAT and ACT, obviously, Zell, Hope, grants and all that. And there's, you know, there's Black girl scholarships, there's coding scholarships, there's sports scholarships. Really find a scholarship for anything, really. I'm pretty sure they have a scholarship for people who wear glasses. They have scholarships for anything so that everybody, it's free money, sis. Like, go get that money. Like, don't wait around. Like, look for scholarships early. If you take anything away from this video, take that away. Look for scholarships early. It's free money. Who wants to miss out on free money? Like, come on. Next point, apply to at least 10 schools. I would say apply to at least 10 schools. I know some people who apply to like 30 schools. I'm not gonna do that because I get overwhelmed easily when I have a lot of options. At first, I only was thinking of applying to 5 schools. I had 5 schools in mind. It was, I'm not gonna tell y'all yet because I'm gonna do a acceptance video, so y'all gonna find out then. If y'all want that acceptance letter video, please let me know because I will do it. But I ain't even gonna be fake about it. If I end up not getting accepted into a school, I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all see the real when it comes to applying to schools and getting denied. I'm gonna let y'all see that. Like the video if y'all want to see an acceptance letter video, because I do. But I applied to 5 schools, but then I had to think, what if I don't get accepted into those 5 schools, then what? Then I need something to fall back on. So that's why I added another 5. And especially if, look for fee waivers. Please don't just, please don't just settle for like, oh, I have to pay this $85. Oh, I have to pay this $70. Go to your counselor, talk to your counselor, and see if you can get a fee waiver so that your applications can be free. It's so many things that you can get a fee waiver for.
That's all, folks.
Stuttering ass. You at least need 1 to get fee waivers. So make sure you get the fee waivers. Look into it. Please don't just be paying when you don't need to pay. Get fee waivers. If you have fee waivers and your application fee ends up being free, apply to as many schools as possible. Take advantage of the fact that your application is free. Because some people, they'll limit the amount of schools that they apply to because they have to pay for the application. But if your application is free, you better apply to all them schools. Apply to as many schools as you want. But I would say apply to 10. I feel like 10 schools is enough to apply to. Too many, it just gets overwhelming after that. So I would say apply to 10 schools. Next thing that I'm gonna say, it's okay if you don't know what your major is. It's completely fine. I remember I was in middle school and I was like stressing about like, oh my God, what am I gonna major in college? All my counselors was like, Kylie, you're in 8th grade. Calm down, you're not even there yet. But as soon as I hit 9th grade, again, I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna major in? I don't know what I wanna do with my life. You don't have to have your whole life set out. Like, you don't have to have the whole thing planned out from start to finish. If you don't know what your major is gonna be, it's okay, but definitely start thinking about that at the end of your junior year. Don't just, don't just go through all of high school and then end up senior year still not knowing what your major is gonna be. You need to start thinking about that at the end of junior year. If your counselors aren't already telling you that, listen to me and start thinking about what your major is gonna be at the end of your junior year. I chose to major in mass communication, but you can apply as undecided. All schools have as an option that you can choose to apply as undecided when it comes to your major. You can go through your whole freshman year of college not knowing what your major is. You don't have to have a set major for your freshman year, but sophomore year, you need to have a major. But if you don't know yet, if you're stressing yourself out about finding a major, don't stress too much because it's okay. I'm pretty sure most freshmen right now in college don't have a set major, so it's okay. Calm down. Take a breather. It's gonna be okay. Build up your resume. It's not needed, it's optional, but if you have a resume, tweak it a little bit and add it to your application. It helps, it really does. I always had a resume because I always be having jobs, which sounds bad, but I always have a job. If it ain't one thing, I always keep a job on me, okay? Okay, I always keep a job on me. But if you are the type to, really be involved in the community, always have a job, you're active in the school, make a resume, build it up, and add it to your application. It makes you look good. It's gonna help you even more if you have one. So if you do have one, tweak it a little bit, make it look better, and add it to your application. Do work study. I know I said about the scholarship thing. If there's one thing you're gonna take from this video, take that. But take this too. Do work study. I'm gonna do it one more time. Do work study. Okay? I was told that you can do work study on campus. It'll make your tuition cheaper and you'll have a little money on the side. And you can, you know, study while you're doing your work. It's a win-win-win. If you plan on working while you're in college, do work study and work on campus. Have, like, you know, work in the library or the bookstore or the admissions office, or, you know, you can work at the games or something, but do something so you can get that money and you can get a little money off your tuition at the same time. Like, if you like having money in your pockets, do that. Because college expensive. Food is expensive, you know, so make a little extra money, put it in your pocket, and you gonna have some money for you when you in college. Okay, early action or early decision. If I had to choose between early decision or early action, I would choose early action, and here's why. So with early decision, it's binding. Like, you're basically signing a contract saying that you are definitely going to that school. If you can only apply to one school for early decision. If you get accepted to that school, all your other applications to all your other schools, just forget about it. That's not even an option anymore. Basically saying, like, if I get into this one school, I'm only going to this one school. Bump all the other options. If I get into this school, that's where I'm going. I wouldn't recommend that. If I had a choice, I would have chose to do early action because it's not binding. It's not permanent if you get accepted into all these schools, and you can do more schools if you do early action. You can get all your acceptance letters by at least, I think they come in around October or November. Yeah, they come in around October or November. So you're gonna have your applications, your acceptances early before the end of the first semester of your senior year. So second semester of your senior year, you can just use that time to choose what school you end up going to. I would have rather did that, but early decision, it is what it is. I had to do that because I didn't have my essay done in time. That's why you need to do your essay early. Do your early action because you started your essay early, okay? With that being said, start your applications early. Regardless of if you're doing early action, early decision, or regular decision, start the application process early. You want to go ahead and get all your applications out the way so you're not stressing yourself out your first semester of senior year, having to do applications, having to work possibly, or doing all these assignments. Just go ahead and get your applications done at least in the first month of senior year. At least, if not the first month, the first 2 months. But you want to be done with your applications at least by the end of September, just so you won't have to stress about it on to December, you know, because I had to do that. I was really last minute turning in my applications like December, you know, January. Like, I was late turning in my applications. So regardless of what choice you do, what decision you choose, early action, early decision, or regular decision, start your applications early. Things that should play a part in you choosing your school. I'm gonna list them. I'm not really gonna go into too much detail about them because they're pretty self-explanatory. Things that I look for when I'm picking schools. The surrounding area. You may want to be in a rural. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You might want to be in a town that has a small population, or you might want to be in a big city. That should play a part in which school you want to apply to. Campus life. Do you want to be on a quiet campus, or you can go to a really lit campus? Always something happening on campus. Always something happening on the quad. You can go to a school like that, or you can go to a school that's, you know, not like that. Kind of just, you know, chill, not too much going on, depending on who you are. Diversity, I like to know that there's diversity in the students and in the faculty. I like, you know, meeting different types of people. Cost, tuition, all that should play a big part in what school you choose. You should definitely look at how much tuition will cost, how much dorms will cost, how much housing, food, all that will cost. That should play a role in what school you choose. Graduation rate. I look at the graduation rate like this. Does that mean that more kids are dropping out of this school than staying to all 4 years? Like, what's going on? Why is the graduation rate so low? If it is low, if it's high, then it makes me feel more comfortable going to that school. It makes me think, okay, I'm gonna want to stay here for 4 years. I'm not gonna want to, you know what I'm saying, fall off the face of the earth because, oh my god, I just hate it here. Like, I really do pay attention to the graduation rate because I want to make sure that I'm going to an environment that I'm gonna want to stay in. How much money the school offers you. Pay attention to how much money the school offers you compared to how much full tuition is. Do the math. See which deal comes out better. The last thing that I will say is, if a school does not have your top choice major, always have a backup. Always have a backup. My top choice is mass communication. Some of the schools that I applied to didn't offer mass communication as a major, so I ended up choosing business because that was just my second choice. That'll save you from taking certain schools like off your list that you really want to go to, but they don't have your major. That saves you from taking them off your list. Just apply under another major. That is all the tea that I have for you guys. I just want to say I really appreciate all my subscribers. I really appreciate y'all for watching my videos. If anybody watching this video right now, thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Like, y'all just do not know. Like, comment, subscribe for more. If y'all want more college advice, comment down below, like the video, leave suggestions down in the comment section. I got more videos coming for y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe. We out.